to weather instruments being housed in a Stevenson screen weather box. Well, we have two Stevenson screens, and a Stevenson screen basically is a double louvered box painted white, and it's situated so many feet off the ground, usually out in the open. And you have thermometers inside there. I mean, I have a barometer, and I have a glass thermometer and a remote sensor, digital thermometer sensor that actually sends the signal back to a unit in the house, and it records temperatures. So what a Stevenson screen does, because it's louvered, the sun can shine on that box without shining on your thermometer, because if you put a thermometer in the full sun, it will give you a false reading. You should be always taking your high temperatures from the shade. Okay, so temperatures, high temperatures, should be taken from the shade. You should never want the sun shining on your thermometer, or it will give you a false reading. So this particular Stevenson screen is situated partway down a south slope, and down there is actually the ravine, right? So for those who don't know about microclimates, cold air is like water, okay? And cold air rolls down and it settles into the lowest spots, right? And it'll settle down into that low spot down there. So it's cooler down in that ravine, and it's cooler where that Stevenson screen is than where our upper Stevenson screen is. So I'm going to show you the upper Stevenson screen. Hello, Pedro. So that is the Stevenson screen on a south slope. And in that Stevenson screen, in late December, I recorded -8 degrees Celsius, so roughly 17.5 degrees Celsius, right? So it's 17.5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -8 degrees Celsius. And because that is on the lower side of a slope, the cold air is going to flow down through that screen, and you're going to get some colder temperatures in that weather station than you would in our upper weather station. So hopefully the Wi-Fi signal is going to hold out here for you. And I'm going to show you our upper weather station. So that's got a door on the front with a lock, and I can flip it open and get to the weather instruments in there. And the only time I really need to get to the weather instruments is the remote sensor when the batteries run low and I have to put new batteries in it. So like I say, the readout unit is in the kitchen. Okay, so let's go here, and hopefully the signal doesn't die. And I can just show you, this one's 200 feet away from the other one. And this upper Stevenson screen in a milder location of the garden, I don't know if you can see it from here, right there. I don't think I can, I can zoom in too, there we go. So this is on the other side of the driveway there. And that Stevenson screen, the low temperature was -6.6 degrees Celsius, exactly the same time as the other one. So that's 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And I do actually have a glass minimum max in there as well, barometer, hydrometer, and there's 2 or 3 actually remote sensors. So it's a very accurate screen. So the low temperature there was 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and on the one down on the slope was 17.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is definitely a milder area of the garden. And I've had that screen for many years. I've had that one for over 20 years. And that also sends it back to a unit in our bedroom, which is an Oregon, I use Oregon Scientific weather instruments. Very good weather instruments. Davis are good too, but I happen to like Oregon Scientific. So that's what a Stevenson screen is, because we do not want the sunshine blasting away on the thermometer and giving us a false reading, okay? And that one is that one's about 5'6" off the ground, and there's no heated buildings around it, all right? And I'm very concerned about temperatures up in this area as well, because we grow some pretty marginal exotic plants. And they did a lot better up here than they did down on that south slope. We have the palm trees, there's kiwis in here, fatsias, and of course there's the beautiful Butylon vidifolium. Pedro's in there. All right, so there you go, folks. That's what a Stevenson screen is, a Stevenson weather screen, a double louvered box painted white that houses weather instruments. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and check out more videos on this channel, and also be sure to check out my channel, Banana JSSI, okay? Banana JSSI is my YouTube channel. This is actually my wife's YouTube channel. And like I say, I have to shoot some videos for her because she's been so busy and she's been neglecting it. And if she doesn't put videos on, well, then people might lose interest. So there you go, folks. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said, be sure to check out Banana JSSI. Let's zoom in on that Stevenson screen right there. All right, there it is. Stevenson screen on a south slope. Stevenson screen at a higher elevation in the upper garden. Thank you for watching, and happy summer equinox. It is the first day of summer. Cheers.